everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with Donald Wills and our very special guest, Madeline Deering. And we are here, yay!
Woo!
Woo! And we are here for another film discussion, and it is Shark Week. And so we are discussing sharks. And they can be sharks of any nature. They can come from outer space, they can come from the ocean, they can come from the sand. They can come from another planet. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a shark, that's fine. And now the first thing that I do want to talk about is, Maddie, you have your own shark movie because you love sharks. So
I do.
what's the title? What is it about? How did it come about? Where can we see it? All that type of stuff.
Well, I mean, I have my first test DVD. Which is limited to just it's playing at Gross Fest on August 5th. I know this will be out before then, so that's cool. And I'll have copies available there, and it'll be online later for general release. But yeah, so yeah, we filmed it. Started filming it. God, I can't even think of what year it is. Last year, 2022, like over the summer. I had an Indiegogo. Raised like 7,000 for it, which was awesome and more than I expected. And we just finished it. We had our world premiere. I can't even think now. A couple months ago, which had good reviews and everything. So it's starting to. It'll be coming out later this year, probably. I was hoping a little bit sooner over the summer, but general release probably like September. So people will be able to see it soon. But it's about a couple who rents an apartment too good to be true. And, something's lurking in the pipe, so it starts killing off some tenants in the building and stuff. It's got some Rosemary's Baby and basket case type inspirations.
Sweet. And
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's a bathtub shark attack. That's a great title.
Oh, I don't know if I said the title. I was too excited to show the DVD. Yeah, bathtub shark attack. And it's got Lynn Lowry we have in it, and also Lainey Sarum, who was in Trademark Shark.
Sweet.
Along with I've worked with in the past from Spirit Animals. So Ben Beadle, Kraft do lead roles, and Carly Sonnenfeld. Everyone's amazing.
And how did you come up with this idea with the thousands of shark movies out there? How did you come up with this?
The really funny thing about it is, I wrote this as a short film before the shark movies even really got as popular as they are, where Mark Polonia and they're making House Shark, all that stuff. Before all that, in 2018, I wrote a short film after I moved into a new apartment, and I think I was really into Sharknado. I was like, I really would love to make a shark movie. And I was like, well, what do I have to my, what do I have that could work with it? Well, I got a bathtub. And that just came to me. And so I wrote it as a short film, and that never happened. Some actors dropped out, and, it was for the best. Just, I didn't have the budget, and I wanted to do too much. So I did Spirit Animal, and then I turned Bath Shark Tank into a feature. But if I had to, say what inspired it, it was just, what I kind of had at my disposal, and I wanted to make a shark movie. And I just kind of put it together. So it kind of grew from that. I turned it into a feature where instead of just bathtub, the shark traveling through the pipes and stuff. And it's based on a shark god, Dakawaka. That's why we did a praise Dakawaka. So loosely based.
Is it real?
Shark. Yeah. You can look him up in Fiji. They actually mentioned him in Sharknado 5 Global Swarming. But they don't really do much with it, which is kind of surprising. Dakawaka in the beginning. Because I was all worried they were going to, because there's no other real movies about the shark god, so.
Yeah, that's got to worry you with all of a sudden. It's like, uh-oh, something is coming out that has my idea attached.
Yeah, because then Tim Ritter did Sharks of the Corn, which had a shark worshipping cult, but it wasn't the same shark god. It was totally different. So, I was hoping to be the first shark worshipping cult, because there's a cult in the movie. Well, not really.
Now, for it to go through the pipes, is it like a little shark that attacks everybody, or is it like little and it grows once it gets out?
But kind of changes in shape and size depending. So think of it kind of like Ghost Shark.
Love Ghost Shark.
Ghost Shark's amazing.
Yeah, that and Ouija Shark. I love both
Or
of those.
type the how the
Awesome.
shark sizes and stuff. It can do whatever it wants. Shark dog.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I've been looking for that, forward to that for a while. So especially with that title.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think the title hopefully will grab people.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
And that poster. The poster's good. The shark on it almost looks animated, like it's kind of clay looking. Like, how did you come up with the shark?
Well, we had two different types of sharks. I had one actually who was sculpted by Marcus Cook. And it was actually made for Sean Donahue, if you're familiar. I'm sure
Yeah.
that's good. His movie Toilet Shark, and never got funded, and he actually sold me the shark prop. So we used it. But we also had like a little rubber shark as well that we used for some of the posters and stuff. With the poster that has the shark grabbing like the tub drain thing, whatever, claw, whatever the hell you want to call it. That's like the little shark puppet I think I got off Amazon. I've had it for years. We just use that for some pickup shots because it's the big shark's so big. It was hard to get it in a lot of shots, so we had like a little shark puppet as well.
Does Brutus make a cameo?
Of course he does. He's right here.
So
yeah.
Brutus. Gotta get it.
That was Brutus, who's on my Facebook.
Now, I think out of the three of us, you are the shark movie expert.
Probably.
So why are shark movies so big? Why do people love shark movies in space, sea, sand? Why are sharks so interesting?
I just think after Sharknado is really when it blew up and they just started doing ridiculous things, kind of like Amityville, but I don't even know what really made Amityville blow up. Other than it's, you can just do anything with Amityville. So
they haven't done an Amityville shark movie. I mean, I guess if you consider Amityville Island, maybe, but I don't know of any Amityville shark movies. I'm surprised.
Shark movie, and I think Sean C. Phillips is doing Amityville Shark House.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it hasn't come out yet. Yeah. Okay. So one?
I guess I don't know. Like Sci-Fi Channel just started making all these ridiculous shark movies, and people really caught on, and other people were like, "All right, let's." Asylum, I think, really started it with Two-Headed Shark Tank, which came even before Sharknado and all that. Just, everyone's afraid of sharks in the ocean after Jaws. Not everyone, but it's a common fear. I think people making fun of it or, poking fun at it, whatever. I don't know. I just enjoy sharks, so I can't say why everyone does, but it's really blown up after like the past 5 years.
Do you think if you were on a boat in the ocean and like the boat was just adrift and you saw a shark, would you be freaked out, or would it kind of change? You always see those movies where the person's like, I'm gonna go fight some ghosts, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna screw those ghosts, and then when they see the ghost, they're like, and they run away. They're all tough to begin with.
How big is my boat? No, I'm serious, and I'll tell you why. If I was on a deep-sized boat and I saw a fin, I'd be like, oh, cool, a shark. If I was swimming in the ocean and I saw a fin, I'd shit my pants. If I was in a canoe, I'd probably also be freaked out. So it really does depend on the size of the boat.
Sure, okay.
True.
If I fell. And
so size does matter.
It would come bother me, but if I'm adrift in the ocean, oh yeah, I'm gonna, yeah.
when I was living in Marin County, the Bay Area, I had, when I was a kid, I had like one of those Big Brothers from like the Big Brother Association and stuff, and he liked to canoe from the shore like to Alcatraz and back, and I know there's sharks there, and the canoe, like the edge of the canoe was like that far from the water, and it terrified me. And I never saw a shark, but I mean, if this thing just wanted to just chomp on the side, it would just rip us right, pull us right over and probably kill us. And that ended our relationship, because the next time he wanted to go again, and I'm like, I'm not going out there. There's sharks. We could die. We're like that far from the ocean, and we got into a massive argument. I'm like this little kid. I'm like 10 maybe. And that ended it, because I wouldn't go canoeing again, because it just freaked me out. It's
I
like,
wouldn't do in like the ocean, I guess, with sharks. I don't know. I've been to the ocean a lot. I would love to go cage diving, whatever, controlled environment. But if I'm out and I'm not used to canoeing, I'm not used to doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'd probably be a little freaked out.
yeah, there's that movie Up from the Depths. It's like a Roger Corman produced film from the, I want to say like 1980s, somewhere around there. And it's a Jaws ripoff, and it's a prehistoric shark, and they're in, I think it's supposed to be Hawaii, but they're probably in the Philippines or something. That scared me enough when I saw it, that when I went to Tahoe, and that lake is clear, you could see straight down to the bottom, and we were on a glass bottom boat because we were taking a tour. I freaked out also, and that I was a teenager, and I'm just like, I could just see some prehistoric fish like coming up and hitting through the glass of the boat, and then we're just like, would sink down to the bottom, and so I just didn't even want to look around. Maybe I'm a wimp. I don't know. Everything scared me back then, I guess.
A lot of
So
I'm afraid of ocean and afraid of sharks. So
yeah.
that's right. And that's another thing that inspired Bathtub. Not to get back to that, but like a lot of people said, like after watching Jaws, they were, when they were a kid, that's like the childhood fear of the shark coming out of the bathtub or whatever.
Yeah, my mom took me to that. I think it was the a re-release. I didn't see it the original time, but I did see it when I was 10, I think, when they re-released it. And then my mom took me to it, and it scared the crap out of me. So, and and then I saw it again when Jaws 2 came out, because I saw that in the theater too when that came out. So yeah. What about you, Donald?
Well, the water freaks me out anyway, because I had a near-death experience when I was a kid in a pool. So I won't be going anywhere near water. So
Not even like a faucet.
oh no,
No.
Nah, man, I'm a wuss. I'll admit it.
So not even the shower. Like, do you give yourself like a horror bath?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go shower, obviously. But when it comes to like open water and stuff, is anything further than like I could stand in it? Nah, I'm staying far away from that.
Shark movies.
Yeah, I mean, barracudas. Got to watch out for barracudas in that little water. Those happen too. So.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, jellyfish.
Like,
I think what's freaked me out more in going, from the beach, even knees up, is glass. People just throwing crap in there, and then you're walking along and your foot steps right on glass. So a lot of times I've gone in with my shoes on or flip-flops or something. So
I used to wear water shoes on the ocean in years, but I always had water shoes because I hated the rocks and sharp stuff down there.
yeah, and you see some of these movies that come out, these low budget ones, like it's not even a beach, it's like just rocks. Like, wow, that's comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like some of like the Mark Polonia and the some of these other ones are just like, Donald Farmer, they're just all on, just the beaches are just rocks. Like, wow, that's comfy, and you see like these girls in bikinis like lying on these rocks, and you're wondering like, wow, that
that's what they have. But doesn't look comfortable.
That's why they make the big bucks. So so all right, well let's get into what our collections are. And if nobody minds, I'll go first with Blu-ray, and then Donald, and then
dare you running the podcast. You
hey, I can just hit that off button right now. So the first you mentioned this, Maddie. You mentioned this movie, and I found it very long and boring. Sorry, but it's Sharks of the Corn.
Oh yeah. Well, I like it. I don't love it as much as I want to. I love Tim Ritter. Love Rebecca Reinhardt. The Blu-ray version, I think, is longer than the VHS DVD streaming version by a decent bit. When they tightened it up, I think it was better.
How long?
Yeah, I feel like
says,
they could have cut like 40 minutes out of it easily.
Yeah, this is 83 minutes. This thing ain't 83 minutes. This is like 2 hours. Yeah, that and I was dying through it. I'm just like, why is this 2 hours? I mean,
I watched it on Amazon Prime, and Prime was like an hour and 40-some minutes.
Hey, yeah, they cut 20 minutes out, I think, from like the Blu-ray version. But all the times are different for some reason.
Yeah, I like Tim Ritter. I like Ron Bonk. It's just, man, just dudes, come on. Ugh. I've said this many times in other videos. Film, they should be 70 minutes, 80 at max. There is no reason for any of these to be 2 hours. None.
There's stuff I like about it, but I think it could have been better. I did like the serial killer and everything, but I feel like they should have been played by Joel Wynkoop. I felt like it wasn't trying to be Joel Wynkoop, and I thought he did a good job with what he had. But yeah.
And even Joel's last ones, what is it? Those Incident Alien movies that he did, those are 2 hours. And I told him, dude, those are too long. Make them shorter. And he goes, well, I want to give like the bang for their buck. And it's like, well, AXEMAS is 30 minutes, but I gave people 2 hours worth of like special features. That's do it that way. I don't need to sit through something like this for 2 hours. So they're tough, but I appreciate that they do them. So the next one, I hated it when I first saw the trailer for part 2, said, oh my God, this is going to be awesome. Bought it, and now I really like it, and that's The Meg.
Oh yeah, The Meg's fun, I think.
Yeah, I really didn't like it because I'm just like, why does this take place in China? Why can't this be in America? Why? Oh, because they want to appeal to Chinese audience. That's why. So it's like, oh, okay, something I can't relate to at all because it doesn't take place over here. But I now like it. So and I'm loving that trailer for Meg too.
I can't wait for part 2.
Yeah, that just looks great with all the monsters. So
looks better, and I enjoyed part 1. I expected more. I wanted more from it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, now I really like it. Now I dig it. So
it's a fun, dumb action movie with a big shot.
Yes. And then 47 Meters Down, which I really liked.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's like a cage dive movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like that one.
Friend and I saw it. We were really annoyed just at the one part where they're like going up and they keep like naming each meter they were going up, and we're like, oh my God, it's good. Like, I feel like my problem with 47 Meters Down, even though I like it, I just think if there was more silence, it could have been more suspenseful. And they also were just talking a lot underwater. And I don't know. I think they could have done more. I don't know. But I like it. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah, I like the twist that they have at the end. I won't say what it is, but there is a twist at the end that I went, oh shit. So, I enjoyed it. And then of course its sequel, 47 Meters Down, Uncaged, which
up even more than the first one. And I think I'm in the minority, but I had a lot of fun with the setting and everything. I thought it was really cool to look at the sharks. I really enjoyed the sequel.
I enjoyed it. I thought this was much more realistic.
Yeah. Oh, no, definitely.
This was a lot of fantasy.
Yeah.
So so you got to really kind of just shut your brain off for this one. And I mean, there's I think a reason why they did
a popcorn movie, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, yeah. And then this is one of my favorites, and that's The Shallows.
Amazing. And you got that awesome slipcover.
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm jealous. Super jealous, man.
Bought it the day it came out. Look at that.
Love Blake Lively. Yeah, great movie.
Yeah, she's just great. Just on that rock is just, and then on the orca, the whale out there was pretty cool. So yeah, really like that one. This did not make my list for the worst, and it should have. I hated this movie with a passion. I don't understand how this actress does not know how to act anymore. Maybe because she just does television or like reality stuff. This is god awful. I hated this movie, and I hate the director of how he talked about this movie. And it's The Requiem.
I knew you were gonna say it. Terrible.
It is. Alicia Silverstone cannot act in this movie. I don't get it. The guy that plays her husband can act, and the way that the trailer is done, it's very divisive. You think it's and so Donald, what it is that it's husband wife. They're not getting along type of thing. They're in this like a room that's on a pier, and a storm hits and it breaks away from the dock, and so it's just kind of floating around. And slowly but surely it gets smaller and smaller from like storms and fires and sharks.
Is this the one that everyone was saying like the shark only shows up like 20 minutes at the very end?
Yeah, it's not a shark movie. The shark is one of the elements in it, but he's
not really seen until like the very 20 minutes or something.
Yeah,
last 20 minutes.
And
I've heard that's part of the reason why I never watched it, because I was like, dude, I mean, I want to see this shark trying to eat these two the whole freaking movie. I don't want to just see the last 20 minutes.
I love the idea. The trailer looks great. So I bought it, and I don't want to get rid of it because it's a shark, just sits in the collection. But according to the making of, the director's like, oh, the shark is a metaphor for their relationship, for their divorce. And it's like, fuck off.
We don't watch shark movies for metaphors. We watch shark movies to see people get freaking eaten.
Yeah, and it's just, yeah, it is awful. It is really bad. Now, I did do a video because I bought this at the same time, and I said, don't watch this, but watch this.
Oh yeah, I like Great White.
This was really good. And there's another film from like 1980 called Great White, which is also known as The Last Shark. And so they're different movies. The one from the 80s is the one that Spielberg got banned from the US for like decades because it's a clone of Jaws. This is not that movie. This I really enjoyed, especially from the executive producers of 47 Meters Down. Especially when I watched the making of, to realize that this was filmed in a tank. Like, this is all, like, it's not in the ocean. Like, barely any of it takes place actually in the ocean. And I was really impressed that they pulled this off. So this, this I highly recommend. I really liked it. Yeah. And then
adding it to the list.
Yes. And then, of course, Jaws. Got to have that. This is the booklet. So it's got everything. It's got all this cool stuff in it.
In addition.
Yeah, bunch of special features, bunch of documentaries. This is only thing I don't like about this is for some reason Spielberg had to add like falling stars. I don't know why. You see the orc out in the ocean and then there's like a falling star. And it's like that. And I read that he put those in. There's like 3 of them. I think, why? What's the point? But
is this back when he was changing everything around?
I think this is around the ET time. Yeah.
Yeah. Walkie-talkies, freeze!
Freeze! I got my walkie-talkie on you. And then my last one is, this is the American version of it. There is a 2-hour Spanish version, which I think is only available on VHS, maybe. It could be on DVD. But and in that version, there's a love triangle, 2 guys and a woman, and then the shark, it's another metaphor, is the metaphor for the relationship of the triangle, and it does eat people along the way. But then when it came to America, they cut out 30 minutes, made it 90 minutes. Now it's a killer shark movie. And this this film uses a real shark and fake people. So when you see the shark go up on like near the shore of the beach and it grabs somebody, it's like a meat puppet, but it's a real shark. and that is Tintura the tiger shark, which I love in
Never
this
seen that
cut
one. That
version. Yeah,
I've
this
never
is
I only watched that actually a couple months ago. I really enjoyed it.
yeah, it's got it's from the director. It's Rene Cardova Jr., who also did Survive, which they made later on, called Alive, and it's about the soccer team that ended up, in the Indies, and they ate each other. Kind of that Yellow Jackets is based off of that too. He also did Guyana, Cult of the Damned, Treasure of the Amazon, Beaks, the movie. So he's a favorite bad director of mine. And this has Susan George in it, who I absolutely love. So, but it's just a killer shark movie, which is great. So I highly recommend this. And this is it's like a limited edition with the slipcover. So if you plan on buying it, make sure you get it with the slipcover on it. So
If you can get it with the slipcover, that is.
yeah, it's one of those ones that's kind of rare. Oh, I have actually one left. And then this one is a 3-film collection, open water. So 1, 2, and 3. And I've only seen part 1. I have not seen 2 or 3. I don't know if they're any good.
Yeah, it was fun, but it has no sharks.
2 has no sharks?
It's just about people adrift in the ocean, but it's honestly still pretty good.
What? I mean, it is called.
Sorry to ruin your day here.
Wow, that is weird.
Honestly, still a good movie. I mean, I liked it. I don't like the way.
The only thing I don't like is they're all on one disc. So, but I mean, it is Lionsgate, so maybe it looks okay. But wow, man, that's weird. I guess you could just tack on a title to anything.
Yeah, it's just open water, like, because I remember watching cartoon being like, "Where's the sharks?"
Part 3 here says it has sharks, so I guess they went back.
3 is not good, in my opinion, of course.
Oh wow, okay. I'll hold
So
off.
we'll have to do a whole show on open water now.
All right, so that's my 10. So okay, Donald.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and show the Blu-rays off since the Blu-rays are my most modern films. I don't have a lot of unique movies on Blu-ray, so also like you, I also have Jaws. It's
Nice.
the 4K box set.
Ooh, oh, is it all of them or just Jaws?
No, just the first one.
Does it have the like a reflective cover or something? That looks cool.
It's kind of.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's like 3D.
It's like the mouth moves.
Kind of like the old Apex, Uncle Sam, and Jack Frost.
Yeah, those are great back in the day when they were on VHS. A lot of those movies came out like that.
Now the Jaws sequels.
Okay. Yes, gotta have those.
Yeah. Any shark collector needs to have Jaws. Come on.
I love Jaws too. I think it's really good. I don't care what people say. Jaws 3 is fun with some of the worst 3D I've ever seen, but the screenplay is by Richard Matheson, who wrote I Am Legend.
Yeah.
And without I Am Legend, we would not have Night of the Living Dead and many other movies. And Jaws: The Revenge is one of my favorite bad movies of all time. So
I enjoyed all 4 of them.
I
haven't seen
the book.
Yeah, the only one I haven't seen is the Italian ripoff. It was good. Jaws. It was called Cruel Jaws. That's the only one I want to see. I don't have it, unfortunately, but someday.
Well, all of those Italian ones, all that footage is from The Last Shark. They all stole it from The Last Shark.
The Last. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they took it from
Cruel Jaws and all of that is all from there. There are certain films that do just steal directly from Jaws and Star Wars and stuff like that. Like they flip the Falcon upside down type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the Turkish Star Wars. You know, they do the same thing with
Wars.
Jaws. So,
Oh my!
oh my,
I also have The Shallows,
nice.
unfortunately without the slipcover.
But it is certified fresh, if that means
I
anything.
hate.
Apparently, that's what they say.
Yeah, for once they're right.
From once they're right. Now I'm sure Maddie has like all 6 of these.
I
But
think she has
have,
everything that we've shown.
I'm sure probably. There's probably nothing here. Probably after we're done showing our stuff off, John, she's probably gonna be like, "I can't show nothing. You showed it."
You got it all.
Sharknado, Sharknado 2, and Sharknado 3. I do not
Nice.
have Sharknado 4, 5, and 6 on Blu-ray. I for a while there, I wasn't buying stuff offline for a while. I was trying to find stuff out in the wild a lot of times, and I could always find 4, 5, and 6 on DVD, but I've always wanted them on Blu-ray. So I'm gonna have to break down and just go on Amazon and buy them and get it over with.
I think I went to buy the first 3 or so, and maybe bought the last ones on Amazon. But I used to go to Best Buy when it came out to buy it.
Yeah, same. Well, I was going to, I just never got the chance to, but I'm gonna eventually get them. By the way, what do you guys think about the Sharknado first one being they were doing like a director's cut or something of it? Did you hear anything about that?
In August. I don't think they put out a date yet, but I can't fucking wait.
That's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
So,
which is the one that has a Jared from Subway? Do you think they'll do like a new cut of that and cut him out of the movie?
I think part 2, and then he was on part 3 as well, and I think they cut that. I think his cameo is still on the part 2 Blu-ray.
It might be. I'm not sure.
They should just leave it in. I mean, it's unless they can make it seamless, they should just leave it in. So I oddly do not own one Sharknado movie, so I want to get that collection, that DVD that has all of them in it. So I'll buy that. But like I told Donald earlier, I did work with Tara Reid. So does that count? I complimented her beauty on set because we were, that's just what we were doing. But I worked with her on Art of the Dead. So I don't own the movies, but I worked with the actress from them. So
that's something.
It's a stretch, but I'll give it to you.
Okay, thanks.
Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
I saw that in the theater.
You saw that in a theater?
Asylum
awesome.
Did a showing of it at one of the theaters out here. It was one of those fandom things or something. And I still have my ticket. And yeah, I got to see that in the theater.
Okay.
Franchise that they need to make more of.
I enjoyed
it for what it was. I mean, it's not the best movie ever. It's not the worst movie ever.
Well,
trust me, there's worse movies. We'll get to that.
Oh yes.
So now I'm going into the 2 independent movies. I have Jaws of the Shark.
Oh, I have that one. Not in my pile though, so it's not a spoiler.
So
but
it's okay. I mean, it's
the dude in the shark costume with a chainsaw.
Pretty much.
It's fun. It's not good. Fun as hell.
It was entertaining. I'll give it that. It was entertaining.
There you go. All you can expect from a movie with that type of flow.
I just wish there was more shark just killing people than them trying to do whatever it is they were doing.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to make a story and they just made a story. That's the best way I can describe it.
I've only watched it once. I think I was a little bit drunk, but I just remember enjoying it.
Might be the best way to watch it.
I mean, I was sober, so I don't recommend that. And John, couple of film discussions ago, we talked about Mr. Stephen King, right? His laid off cousin. Stephen Kang.
Stephen Kang. Yeah, he made his attempt. So
He made his attempt as Sharks of the Corn.
yeah, we had to show both of those for the Stephen King video. Yep.
Yep. The only thing I would love to see is Stephen King actually write a shark story.
Yeah, he hasn't done that.
No, he hasn't, and I'm surprised. And the last Blu-ray I have here is actually a documentary. It's actually one of my wife's collection, but it's Shark, the Great White Shark, BBC Earth documentary.
Okay. That's more Shark Week type thing. So yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So in honor of Shark Week, we have a documentary style thing in there. I have another documentary as well. I haven't watched them,
so all right.
Don't tell nobody.
Maddie,
So,
you are up.
Blu-rays then DVDs, or are we doing what?
Well, let's do Blu-ray first, and then we'll circle around and do DVD. So
Well, I also have this on Blu-ray, so we'll just do Sharks of the Corn first.
Okay.
But this is a VHS.
Oh, you have the VHS. Okay.
Yes, but I think the VHS is my VCR, which is an orange VHS, which is really cool cheese. So yeah, Sharks of the Corn, we've already talked about that a bit. Like it, don't love it. I love that Rebecca's on the cover. I love Tim Ritter. I think it could have been tighter, but I still enjoy it. Next Blu-ray.
It's a great artwork, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Next Blu-ray is one everyone showed, and that's Jaws.
Oh, so you got the 4K. Okay.
I own 2 copies of Jaws.
Nice.
I think it's on DVD somewhere, too, actually. But
I do have it on DVD as well, but it's at my dad's house. So. Shut up, John. Shut up.
Sorry. X is another one, and I got the really cool one that does that.
Oh, so we're part of the cool kids.
No, screw both of you.
Particular. But this one, I remember when I got this off Amazon. I got it in the mail. I think it was the coolest cover ever.
Yes.
So yeah. So there, 3. And here's one. It's got my dead name on it, but this is signed by Tara Reid, Sharknado.
Oh, sweet.
So,
okay.
I picture of my Sharknado cake and everything. She was super awesome. So Sharknado's like my favorite. So I have had a Sharknado birthday party every year since the first one came out in 2013. So this is actually the 10th anniversary of Sharknado, which is fucking awesome.
So what do you think about the Asylum trying to kind of redo it, but with the tidal wave? Tidal sharks or something? Or tidal
what tidal wave? Zombie?
You're talking about tidal wave zombies or something.
Oh, was it zombies? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're redoing it. There was talks about them trying to do Sharknado 7, but the director shut it down. He's like, no, we're not doing 7. 6 is the end. That was it.
I wish they would do a very Sharknado Christmas. That's what I want.
Oh. Yeah.
So what else do I got?
Let's get a hold of the director and make it happen.
I am surprised no one mentioned House Shark.
Yeah, it's for next year, but yes, is that the VHS? Or is that DVD?
I actually don't have a Blu-ray. I was a backer on the original, so
yes. So was I. Yes. So I got the VHS, and I think Blu-ray, I got the poster, I got the pins and the cards.
I have
came in the box.
some pins at whatever. So
yeah. Okay, good. So that's one that we don't have. That's good.
Bad CGI Sharks. Highly recommend this one if you haven't seen it. I also have this on VHS somewhere. Where's my VHS?
I've heard that's fun.
Is that the one that's on Amazon? It's just called Shark with an exclamation point.
What's that?
Is that the one that's on Amazon? It's just called Shark with an exclamation point. That's I kept looking it up and I'm like, where is it? What is this? And then I found out that's what that one was. I was like,
very highly recommend. I'm love the guys who made it. They actually sent me like an autograph poster and all this stuff. They did an interview with me on Shitty Shark Show, which is a podcast I do.
Yeah.
Great movie. Good like comedy, not horror. It's just a lot of fun. Highly recommended. So what am I at? I gotta make sure I got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 4 more. Well, here's one we talked a little bit about, and I got this cool slipcover, the Jaws 5 slipcover, but this is Cruel Jaws, of course, which I adore. Jaws. Hilarious movie.
That looks good. I like that slipcover.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Actually, I missed out whenever Severin had the slipcover, and then I saw it at the Exchange, which is, you know, like a used movie store, and my friend bought it for me. So
Nice.
See, this
hilarious with bootleg Hulk Hogan. I can't recommend it enough if you haven't seen it.
See, this is why I wanted you to go last, because I knew that you would have stuff that we wouldn't have that would be really cool, and that's one of them. Yeah.
I have legitimately so many, so. And I think. Sorry, guys. I got movies everywhere.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, I mean, well, now, like, I don't want to do. I think I screwed up what we were doing here. So.
Whatever 10 you want to do is fine. It's okay.
Here's a cool collection, and I think this is out of print. It was on DVD, and they put it on Blu-ray too. It's a Mega Shark 8 movie collection. It's got Toxic Shark, Shark in Venice, Malibu Shark Attack, Shark Man, all 3 Shark Attack movies. Have you guys seen Shark Attack 3 Megalodon?
Shark Attack films are awesome.
They're so much fun. The first one's legitimately so awesome, like a great action shark movie. The second one's a lot of fun. The third one's amazingly terrible with like the greatest line in cinema history. So.
Oh, and I know that line that you are speaking about. So, which is the great thing about the line, and I believe that we are talking about the same line, which is, what do you say we go back to your place and I eat your pussy, is done by he's considered to be the Tom Cruise of the UK, and he was a Doctor Who character, got his own spin-off. Harkness, but he didn't think that they would use it because he's gay, and he thought that they would use it. Oh,
really? I did not know that, actually.
Yeah, he was I believe the very first openly gay actor, and I believe his character is gay. And he didn't think that they would use it because why would they? And they did. And it's the greatest line in film history. It is awesome. And I love that he did it. And he talks about it a lot. So
yeah, like the line.
Yeah, it is. I was completely shocked when he said it. So.
And also we'll go with this one, Arkansas Woman's Prison Massacre, which Jim Wynorski did.
Yes.
Which is
with
fun.
Tracy Lords.
What?
With Tracy Lords.
Yeah. So I think this is a fun one.
What's it called again?
What?
What's it called again?
Arkansas Woman's Prison Massacre. Okay. Great play on words for the title.
Okay, I'll have to check that one out.
Oh yeah, it's fun for what it is. And let's see our last one here. My God, I got movies everywhere. I apologize. We'll just go with Frankenshark, which is a recut of Dick Shark, which I also own on DVD, but it is in a pile of movies on my floor. So, that's a Beelzebub movie. I haven't actually watched the whole thing, which I'm embarrassed to say, but the Dick Shark cut is like 2.5 hours, and this one's only 90, so I'm going to have to watch. And I bought it not even knowing it was a recut of Dick Shark.
Oh, really? Yeah, I can't see that. I've seen way too much on it. And I just can't watch it. I don't think I would watch it. But you said it's a recut?
Yeah, it's a recut. Have you seen Dick Shark?
No, it's just one of those things that I just don't really want to watch. It's kind of like Human Centipede. Why do I want to watch it?
At all?
No, no.
So-
I watched the South Park Human Centipede episode. That was good enough.
Oh
Because
yeah,
South Park makes everything better.
here's the actual.
Yes, that's the one I know. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is legitimately 2 hours and 24 minutes. I
N-
started it, I couldn't
No.
do it.
No.
So I haven't watched the 90-minute cut, but I'm gonna have to sometime just to done. So
No.
there's my Blu-rays. I believe that was 10.
John,
Okay.
Tell us
Yeah.
how you really feel.
Nice as you guys.
Yeah. No. There's no way. There's just no way. I can't do it. So it's. I mean, I can't even do it with big Hollywood movies. I rewatched Magnolia because of my Tom Cruise obsession, and I forgot that the film is like 3 hours and 12 minutes, and it's like the most miserable movie I've ever watched for 3 hours and 12 minutes. Like everybody is hateful in it. It's great performances and beautifully shot and everything, but my God, what an unhappy movie that is. I mean, so even Hollywood stuff, just stop making movies that are like 8 hours long, please.
I would just
Uh,
watch which was I really liked it, but 3 hours. That's my whole afternoon, man.
Yeah, yeah. So, ugh. All right. So here's DVD. And this one is a Mark Polonia movie. So
Woohoo!
I know Maddie has to own this one. I know she has to, and that's Land Shark.
I don't own it, but I've seen it. I know.
I've been looking for that movie for a while. I guess it's out of print now.
This is it's signed by Sarah French.
That's awesome.
To John, there's a shark on the beach. Sarah French, because I worked with her on Art of the Dead, so I got her to sign it.
Nice.
I hate to say it, it's a California shot Mark Polonia film. It's where I thought his stuff started to dip. This is the point where I kind of started being like, I liked it, but it started.
Did you see his newest one?
Which one?
Cocaine Shark.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Do you want the truth or a really good lie?
I
tried. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
God.
No, what was that, Maddie? What
Did you see it, Maddie?
I haven't, but I know we're covering it on a shitty Shark Show episode next, so I haven't watched it because I know I'm gonna have to watch it soon.
So
okay, so here's what I'll say without spoiling it. The movie is called Cocaine Shark. It really has nothing to do with cocaine.
Not even one shot of like a brick of cocaine going in the shot.
Yeah, there's a shot of, but no, the shark. I'll put in quotation shark didn't even consume cocaine, supposedly.
It's like the same shark in all of these movies. It's like all these guys bought that same program, and it's the same shark in every movie.
So I don't know. I mean, watch it yourselves and make your own decision. But I mean, I like Mark Polonia. I do, but
me too.
Well, I owned, and then I still own it, and then I actually contacted a couple people, and then I think I checked it out even on Tubi. Was Sharkula. The sound is so hideous that I couldn't finish it. I had to turn it off. It is. I don't understand why this was released. It was going to be in my stack, and I said no, I can't put it in there. It's just the sound is horrible. Out of all of his movies, like this one it's awful. Have you guys seen it or heard it?
I have not.
I think I watched half of it and fell asleep or something and meant to finish it.
Yeah, I think I made it through 20 minutes and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So, well, Maddie,
it's the same Noah Shark and all of that. Frankenstein or Sharkenstein, whatever. Hate to
Well,
say it, but
Well, so Maddie, so since we've already established you're the shark expert here, what kind of like the Amityville movies in a way, or the Camp Blood movies or any of these, what do you think about the same filmmakers over and over and over again making shark movies?
I think it's a moneymaker right now. And I don't know why. Idiots like me watch them, but even I haven't watched a lot of this stuff. Like Doll Shark, also, actually, I thought Doll Shark was kind of fun. They're they're just doing everything they can. They're still milking it. And it's still got some juice left, but it's not going to have that much left.
I just noticed your shirt. What is your shirt?
Well, I got this like Five Below. It's some fucking cat riding a shark or something. It's like like Five Below.
Nice.
I thought this is the most ridiculous thing. And then he's got like laser eyes or something.
That is awesome.
But yeah, I mean, sharks have been super in since Sharknado, and they just keep milking them.
But I get like the same filmmaker, like the director of Sharknado did all the Sharknado movies.
Actually, Ron Bonk is trying to be like, the big shark distributor right now. House Shark was a hit, and I love House Shark. I love its death. But a lot of the other ones, they're hit or miss. And, they're just like, hey, people are still getting these shark movies. Just make more. Wild Eye and him. And I love Ron. And I love Mark Polonia, but
House Shark was too long. It was like 100 minutes.
That's what a lot of people say. I used to think that, and I think I've grown to just, I think it could have a little bit cut out, but I love House Shark. I still think it's a fun movie.
I love the underwater sequence.
I would also cut 10 minutes out of my own movie, which is 95 minutes, and I want to make it 85. Yeah, your eyes right now.
Well, see, what I mentioned.
Because after our original cut, I'm like, oh, I could have cut this out. I could have cut this out. Sometimes better. Yeah, so I get it.
Well, do 2 cuts. That's what I've told people before.
But I'm not going to say anything because this will be online tomorrow, and I can't say anything official. But it's something I'm definitely considering. So
yeah, why not?
Doing, but House Shark could have been shorter. But I still enjoy it for what it is, and
no, it's a fun film. I just thought it was long, just too long.
I totally understand, and I know that's been a big complaint from a lot of people. It definitely could have been cut shorter. I agree.
Yeah, and I like Ron Bonk. Right over there, I have like 3 boxes of his movies, so it's not like Raiders of the Lost Shark is one of them that's sitting over there that he picked up.
But I have it on the whatever triple feature DVD.
I have that too. That's Wild Eye, yeah, and it's Shark Exorcist, Sharkenstein, and Raiders of the Lost Shark, and then I guess he bought it and re-released it through SRS, so I picked up that one too.
It's a fun one.
Yeah, I'm a dork. This one Maddie definitely knows because we reviewed it with Jonathan Moody. And I really enjoyed it, but at the beginning I said I hated it to fool you guys. And that's Land Shark. Another Land Shark.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that. I love Land Shark. So much fun.
Look at that cover. I mean, that is a great cover.
Great fun flick.
Yeah, and it's an Asian film, and so they're like ruthless with stuff. So I mean, it's the shark does go on land, and it looks really good. So this I really enjoyed. So, and it's got to get its slip. The next one we just talked about not too long ago. I love this. I want to get the director on one filmmaker. I know this movie gets a lot of shit. I've seen it like 3 times now, and that's Ouija Shark. And I cannot wait for the sequel.
It's a lot like Ghost Shark. I mean, similar concept. They're both super fun movies, but Ouija Shark doesn't get enough love, I agree. Was he making a sequel?
It's done.
It's done. Okay. So I'm not crazy.
No. The trailer should be on YouTube. It looks huge.
I'll have to look. I haven't seen the trailer, but I remember reading that he was doing a sequel. which is super exciting to me because I think it's a super fun movie.
Yeah, and it's Scott Patrick directed this. I was thinking of John Migalore. Migalore?
Why does that name? Yeah, that name sounds familiar, but I can't think of who that
Yeah, he
is.
also did like Exorcism of the Dead. I know I'm mispronouncing his name. Sorry, John. But yeah, I love this. I like Ghost Shark too. So and yeah, this even looks like the Ghost Shark right here, which is funny. So yeah, so this is really good. I think now we're hitting into Wild Eye movies because that's where most of the shark movies I have are from. We got Shark Exorcist, according to Stephen King. Yes, this is a movie, which is one of the greatest reviews ever. So, and sorry, Donald, I enjoyed this up until the last 10 minutes of the movie where our lead actress is just walking around an aquarium and looking at stuff
And looking for a shark flush or something.
Yeah, that's I was having fun with it, and then it's just like, why is she just walking around for the last 10 minutes?
Adding time, just let it be 50 minutes or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, because this is the
Right.
70 minutes.
Don't pad it, just let it be how long it is.
Yeah,
I know.
Apparently, Wild Eye. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Go.
I was gonna say Wild Eye. I think has a limit of 60 minutes. It has to be 60 minutes or longer in order for them to take their movie.
Probably. And
Yeah.
okay.
And I get it, but I wish they would just let it be however long it is, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and Donald did make a sequel. I think it's finished. Yeah, it just hasn't come out yet.
Finished too.
Great cover too. That is, it does, doesn't happen in the movie. And now we come upon probably one of the worst movies ever made. I found this for less than $5 at Zia Records, and I said, "Oh, I was never going to buy it, but I bought it.
Yeah, I know what movie
Why
you're
not?
talking.
Because I know a lot of the people who worked on this film, and yeah, that is Dustin Ferguson's Apex Predators, which doesn't have a shark.
Best movie ever.
Do you have your copy? Do you have a copy?
I do,
Donald?
but I'm gonna show my copy because it's right here.
Let's display our love and that we spend money. So wait, so hold it up, and I'll
Got
like,
mine
do
at
a picture.
Walmart.
Okay, there we go. So this is produced, written, and directed by Dustin Ferguson. It is not rated. It says it's 75 long minutes. And
75 long minutes.
I had a long conversation with Peter Stickles about this. And he had and of course Ben Stover's in it, who I've worked with. Alan Maxon, who I'm going to be interviewing again for One Filmmaker, is in this. And two of my actresses that were in Axe Grinder 2, he used in this, and did not pay them, did not pay for gas or anything like he said he would. So this is horrible. This is a lie, like Robo Woman cover. This is a lie. So yeah, this is a Letterboxd, really a B movie throwback shark attack flick from Letterboxd.
Letterboxd. That could be literally anyone.
Yeah. Can I bring something up here? A throwback to when we did because John, you and me did with Jonathan Moody did this movie with on his Shark Attack Sunday or something like.
For which one?
For Apex Predators.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember. That's how forgettable the movie is.
And well, we did that for his Shark Attack Sunday, and then I had a hand puppet shark, which I do not know whatever happened to it.
Oh, I remember the puppet. Maddie,
I said, you could have just easily went. Aah!
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, so Dustin can get a hold of you for it to be the puppet for the second one.
It's amazing. There's all. I mean, technically there are sharks in this, but it's stock footage.
Stock footage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
but it's not like he went out and made a fin and then just had pulled it in the water. So it is bad. So yeah, and there is a sequel to it, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, Maddie, you did mention this. I like this movie. I've seen it twice now. I like it. I think we reviewed it together with Jonathan, maybe.
I mentioned it, but I don't know what it is. No, what shark? No, I didn't review that with you.
Who did
I didn't. I was like,
That was us. No, wait. Was that us?
I wasn't a part of that.
Yeah, I like this. It's Mark Polonia. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. This covers.
That was you. That was you and me, but
Oh,
you, me, and Jonathan. We did Apex Predators and that back to back.
oh shit, that must hurt. Okay, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. So it's like I said, this is misleading, but I kind of dug it. This is one of those later ones after Land Shark that I liked from Mark.
Yeah.
So
I'll watch it again. I think.
yeah. Now the next one is probably my all-time favorite Mark Polonia movie. And I asked him if he would come on One Filmmaker to talk about it. And he said, sure, we'll talk about anything. So I still have to do that. And that is Sharkenstein. I love Sharkenstein.
Oh, I like Sharkenstein.
Nazis, sharks, shark put together from other sharks. I mean,
I would love to have that by itself. I have it in the triple pack.
So why?
Oh yeah, you gotta. It's just one that you have to, because it also has commentary. I don't know if that triple pack has commentary.
I don't know.
think so.
But it is somebody made. I don't know where it came from, but somebody actually made the Sharkenstein.
Yeah. I think I've seen pictures of the Sharkenstein.
Yeah, like a doll or something of it. Oh my! I would pay. I would sell Donald for that. So that's I would trade you for that Sharkenstein model or doll.
Why me?
Because
Rude.
yeah, rude. And now this is one that Donald showed, but I have it on DVD instead of Blu-ray. So I got this before it came out on Blu-ray. And that's the three Jaws movies. And at least Jaws 2 is on its own disc. So I'm happy about that. And then the other two are here. And Jaws 3 just looks like shit. I mean, it's like they didn't do anything. That 3D looks so bad. But it's worth. I want them.
I have a 3D TV, so I can watch it in 3D, which is awesome.
Yeah. Who brought it out 3D? Was it that Scream Factory or somebody brought it out 3D?
No, and it was really surprising they put it out in 3D.
Yeah. So
John, they're all on separate disc on Blu-ray.
Oh fucking.
So you might want to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you might want to track down the Blu-ray copy of it.
Okay, I'll have to get that then. Yeah, that's worth.
It's worth it. Just that was like the whole reason I didn't buy the DVD, because I knew that the 3 and 4 were on a disc on one disc, and I can't stand when movies are crammed together on one disc.
At least it's not the good one that's double disc. That's on the same disc.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
And then second to last would be Deep Blue Sea, 3-film collection.
I do also have that,
and
but I don't have it with me.
Those were decent enough.
Same thing. No. At least the good one is on a disc by itself. So
the first one's really the only one that matters. I don't own Deep Blue Sea.
No, I'm wrong. Deep Blue Sea 3.
Wait, Deep Blue Sea 3 is on a disc?
Yeah.
And Deep 1 and 2. Fuck
oh.
A-holes. I mean, at least 3 is better than 2. So, yeah. Man.
I've only seen the first one, so.
The first one's the best.
Yeah, it is the best. And then the second one like has nothing to do with anything. And then the third one they obviously made as part 3 because it does mention 1 and 2. So that's good at least.
I mean, come on, it's LL Cool J going around screaming at you.
Yeah. Motherfucking oh no, that's Samuel L. Jackson. And then my last one here is Shark Bait 6 Killer Shark Films plus a bonus 7th bite to sink your teeth into.
Oh yeah.
So this is one of my favorite ones. So it's got Ghost Shark, which I love, Mississippi River Sharks, Ozark Shark, which was good, Santa Jaws, which I posted on Facebook watching Santa Jaws because it was in December, and the director commented, "Thank you for watching my movie."
Nice.
Yeah, and the fin has a Santa hat on it, so as it goes across, it's got it, which is funny. Swamp Shark, Zombie Shark, which unfortunately is boring. It's 87 minutes. It's kind of dull. And then they threw in an alligator movie. So extra bite is Alligator Alley. Why not mix it up? So yeah. And it's like 3 on here and then 4 on there. So, but it's a good collection though. All right, that's mine. I am done. Maddie, do you have any of those? Do you have any comments on any of those?
I love that 6-film collection. My friend, and she doesn't review movies on DVDs on YouTube as much as she used to, but I think they sent her that for review. So her and I like watched some of those together and reviewed them on her YouTube channel, which I'll have to find the link for. But yeah, that's a great collection.
Yeah, they've put out some.
Actually, I don't think I ever watched Alligator Alley. I probably should. But
Well, the one that you showed, I have on DVD. Yeah, it's right there. And that's a good collection too.
Yeah.
So all right, Donald, what you got?
All right, we already went over this piece of garbage, so we won't go any further than that.
Which
All
was
right,
originally called Jaws of LA, I think.
yeah, it was.
I know, so original.
Very
Very original. All right, so this very first movie here, John, this is your fault. So keep that in mind. I watched your one of your videos on YouTube, and
You're one of the only people.
Hey, at least you got a fan.
That's true. Thank you.
And I've seen it that it was a Walmart exclusive, and it's the only reason I bought it. Alien Shark.
Oh, okay, yeah, got that. And Maddie, you just watched that.
I haven't watched it yet, but I know you just watched
it this year because I enjoy the fuck out of it.
Is it good? It's one I'm looking forward to watching. So I mean, I bought it.
Yeah.
It's funny because where I work at, we were allowed to listen to music and stuff now. So I was watching your video at work while I'm working, and all of a sudden you showed this. I was like, so I went straight over to Walmart, and there was only one copy left. So I got just in time.
Oh, here it is. Because that was going to be one of mine, but I have plenty other DVDs to show. Walmart, it's a fucking shark dog. Sorry for the spoiler alert. That's all you need to know.
But have you noticed that cover has been on like Shark Huntress? It's been on so many covers, just the back of the girl and then the shark coming right at her. They just keep redoing it over and over and over again.
I mean, if it works, why not?
Sure.
Bull Shark.
Got that too.
Have not watched it yet, but definitely on my list. A lot of the DVDs I haven't watched.
Not amazing, but it's a decent watch, in my opinion.
Okay. This is another one that, Maddie, you just had on Facebook you watched. Blood in the Water.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. I'll watch it once.
It's okay.
I
In
did
my
a
opinion.
review of it, and it would have made a great Saw clone,
Yeah.
which it kind of says on the cover, but it's
Yeah, Saw meets
more,
Jaws.
yeah, it's more Saw than Shark. But
Okay.
if they took that script and made it into an actual Saw film, I think it actually would have been pretty good.
I
But as
respected something a little bit different, and I think the actors did the best they could, and I can give it some credit, but it's okay. It's not great. It's worth a watch one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool deal. Also have Land Shark. I have not watched it, unfortunately, but I'm gonna get around to it. So
Fast.
just have to find the time for it.
It's fun.
Shark Bait.
Oh yeah,
Got that too.
this one is okay. Some of my co-hosts on my podcast liked it more than I did. It's
Okay.
maybe not
Okay.
bad. To be original, but decent.
Okay.
It's
Hey, it's everyone has their likes and dislikes. I mean, if some work for others, some work don't work. You know.
sure.
I was watching this today. I didn't finish it, unfortunately, but from what I've seen, I did enjoy Jurassic Shark.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Mm,
Now,
is
John,
that-
correct me if I'm wrong. That's the same director as Ouija Shark. Am I correct?
yeah, then part 2 is Mark Polonia. I
Yeah,
got those
part
right here.
Yeah, Brett Kelly.
part 3, probably Mark Polonium made part 3.
Yeah, I don't have part 3 yet. I want part 3.
I
2
haven't
and
seen
3 is Mark Polony,
I'm in
and this
part
is
1.
Brett Kelly.
I like
But
him.
and I like Brett Kelly. I like his stuff. This is one of those films where it's the same shark effect, like over from like 100 other low budget shark movies. There has to be a disc that just says 3D shark effects or something,
Oh,
and just they all bought it.
Probably did. Amityville Island.
Mark, that is Mark Polonia. I was going to
I
add that, but I
haven't-
wasn't sure if that's.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's definitely on my list to watch.
It has a shark, but I don't know if it's a shark
Yeah.
film.
I have it in my shark file.
I got mine.
There you
It's right back there. Yeah.
You talked about 2 of these. The
Yes.
Sharkenstein, Shark Exorcist, and Raiders of the Lost Shark.
Yeah, that's a good
I-
collection.
I've
Yeah.
only seen Sharkenstein, so that's the only one I've seen. So I haven't watched the other 2 yet, but definitely one. And for the Shark Week, little documentary style, Smithsonian Channel Shark Collection.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got this at the dollar store for like $1.
I
Not
would've bought it.
not the Dollar Tree, the Dollar General, believe it or not.
Fair enough.
So it was $1. I was like, why not? I'll buy it.
I
Sure.
would. Shark.
So, Maddie, any comments about Donald's picks there? Anything that stands out?
Some good picks. I have a lot. I pretty much have everything except for his documentary stuff.
Yeah.
His,
I have one more thing I'd like to show, and that is the video game. We have Man Eater.
oh, I
Nice.
wanted to play that.
I haven't played very much of it. But-
fun.
It's pretty much just you play as a shark and you kill people and stuff.
Isn't
It's
that what
pretty
you were
cool.
saying called Man-Eater about a shark?
But no, it's kind of it's not what you expect. Like, you would expect just a game where you can play as a shark and do whatever you want. Unfortunately, you gotta kind of like do little things here and there before you can even get to the cool stuff. So
But guys, I got to use the bathroom if you guys want to talk shark movies for like a minute
Okay.
or two. I apologize for that, but I'd
No
rather
problem.
go.
cool deal.
Hey, so I'm not going to pause it. So we'll discuss shark stuff. or do you have any ideas for future film discussions? I came up with one. Sequels. Just sequels.
We were going to do that before we did Shark Week.
Oh, okay. God, I'm getting old. I forget these things.
Then you said something about. I said, well, since July was Shark Week, I was like, well, why don't we do Shark Week?
Which completely made sense. I forgot that it was Shark Week, and then completely forgot that we were going to do something for Shark Week, and then immediately messaged both of you, "Hey, we should do this so I can still release it during Shark Week."
Because first thing I don't know if you were already planning on it, but I was like, hey, you think Maddie would be interested in getting involved with this?
Oh yeah, if she wasn't involved, that'd be crazy talk. You know, that's
pretty much. I was like, yeah, we would have done something else then.
Yeah. So it's yeah, that doesn't make sense.
It just made sense to have her in there as shark because she's the shark expert. Come on.
Yeah. She could probably go work for Discovery Channel or something like that. Except all of her knowledge would be shark movies, so she'd be, she'd be put down into like the cage with the real shark going around, and she'd have to comment on shark movies. So,
yeah,
yeah. So I think that's good, and yeah, all of my stuff I didn't. This is stuff that I didn't put out. I think starting from here on was stuff that I looked at, and I went no, and then all of this behind me is I'm reorganizing everything. This is all Wild Eye releasing, except for this stuff right here. But most I got them done by filmmaker. So there's Ferguson down here with his shark stuff, and then there's Polonia with his stuff. Mm-hmm. And so yeah.
Cool.
I did everything with alphabetical order. So.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right, Maddie's back. All right, your turn. What you got?
Oh boy. All right. First is really obscure one. This is like a weird Japanese shark movie called Cannabis Holocaust. I got this from Toxic Gulp Video. One of my friends recommended it, and he was like, "Oh, it's really insane," and it really is. It's like these guys trying to make a shark movie, and a rubber shark like comes alive and like kills them and stuff. It's really fucking strange.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Almost cover. But yeah, this is a interesting one if you can find it.
So I had an idea, and now I think it's now ruined, because I was trying to figure out what shark thing has not been done yet. A rubber shark. What can you easily buy? A rubber shark. And for the fun of it, I was going to do it. But now that you had mentioned earlier rubber shark, and now you just showed a movie about a rubber shark that comes to life, I think now I have to come up with something different.
You can still do.
So hey, don't feel bad. I was gonna make Toilet Shark, and then someone already did it. So apparently, didn't you say someone was gonna do Toilet Shark, or did Toilet Shark, or
John Donahue was doing Toilet Shark, but it didn't get funded.
Okay, maybe there's still hope. Maybe there's still hope.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I bought the little rubber shark thing for that movie.
Old Shark has a shark in a toilet, so you can still do it.
There you go.
And there's a new one called The Black Demon I recently got. Pretty underwhelming to me. It was okay.
When did that come out? I thought that...
I don't know. Maybe a month ago.
That's the one that's on the oil rig, right?
What?
That's on the oil rig.
Yeah, about an oil rig.
I didn't even know that was out yet. I knew it was limited run in theaters, but I didn't even know it was
out, because it's not great, and I wish it was. Had a great plot, had a great setting, good actors, everyone did their best, but the movie itself, not much shark in it. It's just kind of felt bleh, in my opinion, of course. So.
Oh well.
Yeah. Here's another one I thought was fun. This is my third. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Avalanche Sharks.
Yes.
This is a really fun one. Actually, it's like ghost type sharks on a ski, mountain, whatever. I mean, it's super, super fun. I really enjoy this.
That's the one I didn't care for. You didn't like it?
I thought it was
I don't know. Oh, maybe I'll have to give it another watch.
super pretty much as Shark Huntress and
Yeah. Once again, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
It's all the same thing. Shark Huntress is one of the worst great movies ever made. I love Shark Huntress. I just found the soundtrack to it.
boy, we're gonna have things to talk about soon. But speaking of Snow Shark, we got Snow Shark, which I actually enjoy this one as well.
Yes.
This also did Post-Apocalyptic Commando Shark, which I love. That was actually the first movie we covered on Shitty Shark Show. So it's
And Mark Polonia, didn't he do the visual effects for that?
for Snow Shark.
I think so. I have it in his collection.
He did. How did I not realize that? He edited it? I guess it's been a while since I've
Yeah.
watched it.
Edited. Yeah, that's what he did.
Craig Lamberson produced it as well. Or was it co-produced? Cool, he did Slime City. And now since Lainey Sarum is in Bathtub Shark Attack, we'll talk about Trailer Park Shark, which also has Tara Reid.
Yes.
I love the super fun, ridiculous premise, super fun. Have you guys seen this one?
I own it, but no.
Oh, you'll enjoy. I think you'll enjoy it. This is a good classic Sci-Fi Channel fun flick.
Okay.
My opinion. I think it was that one upside down?
It was upside down, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, there you go.
Do you think Tara Reid was like, oh my God, this is what my life has now become? I'm making just endless shark movies.
I mean, what have you seen her do since Sharknado? And like, she's probably done stuff, but that was her comeback, Sharknado.
Yeah.
So I also wanted to mention, and this isn't a movie, but this is like shark movies to watch on a rainy afternoon. If you're familiar with Addison Benek, have you guys seen Psycho 8? He like riffs movies for fun stuff. He like riffs Sharktopus, Two-Headed Shark Attacks, No Shark, a lot of movies. I really wanted to give these a shout out because they're super.
Yeah. I had him on for Psycho Ape for one filmmaker. Yeah, he's a good filmmaker. I like his stuff. Yeah.
A good friend.
I just got caught up on all the things he had. The movies for rainy day things. I finally got all of them now.
Nice.
Awesome. He is actually gonna riff Spirit Animal on a feature.
That's a good one. It's another film that you made that people should check out.
Here it is. There it is. There it is.
There it
is.
Thank you.
And it's VHS.
Fuck yeah.
Man, look at that. I have my DVD, but it's like way over there. Man.
Awesome. I also got a what is it? A freaking I guess it was a Christmas card or something you sent with it when I bought it off you.
Cards to people when they ordered it at a certain time. I forgot I did that.
So I said, you know what? I had these plastic cases. I just put it in there. There you go. Treasured.
Being a supporter.
Nice.
And I don't know how many movies I've done so far. So I'm just gonna keep going till I'm done. I got a Ghost Shark. This is still sealed because I don't think I realized it was Region 2, but I don't know, whatever. I still have it and I like it and I have it in front of my. So, and here's a made for TV movie I will talk about. And I know, Spring Break Shark Attack. I remember on cable with my fucking mom back in the day when I was super into shark movies. And it's still a decent made for TV shark movie. I think I bought it like last year and I was like revisiting it. Still enjoyable.
So what is your take on there just being a woman in a bikini on all of these boxes? Like I've never seen a man on a on like a bathing suit on any of these.
There's shark movies on a beach. They're just trying out.
It's just kind of traditional in a way now.
I'm laying, which is kind of annoying. I mean,
would it sell if a man was on it? Like if he's like swimming in the water and the shark's right behind him?
They'll buy
because it's a shark.
Yeah, whatever. It probably wouldn't sell as well. No. Yeah.
You got any more?
I mean, I got as many as you want. Hold up. I got ice sharks.
That's a good one. I like that one too.
Yeah, this is a fun one. Jaw-dropping nightmare in the tradition of the thing in Tremors. I also have bull shark.
Good one.
Two more. 12 Days of Terror. I don't think I ever finished this one. That wasn't very good.
Yes, based off the book that technically Jaws is taken from.
Oh, and I'll end with this one, actually. Saltwater Atomic Shark. I highly recommend this one.
Love that film. Yes.
Underrated. Where people talk about it. Were you in the... I think I reviewed this with Jonathan Moody, actually. Because I said this was fine.
Yeah, I think so.
And like the tone and stuff. It's a super fun movie, and it's a lot like Toxic Shark, but I think this one's better. Super fun movie.
Yes.
But I also have a game to show, which is Jaws, the board game.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And yeah, I have other DVDs, but I think I'll save them for next time, and hopefully I'll have more next time. My floor's covered.
All right, there we go. Fair enough. Okay, good. Yeah, don't want to ruin everything. Oh, what is that?
Nice.
Plus VHS.
Why is it so big? What's the other VHS?
It's got behind the scenes and stuff. 75 minutes of bonus features. So that was before DVD.
Nice.
Okay, so the movie's on one VHS and the other bonus features on the other one. Nice. Wish I would have done that more often.
Yeah, they did a few, but not a ton. So, all right. So, shall we get into best and worst? Do we want to do best first or worst first?
I think worse than.
Okay. So,
that's my opinion.
worst is fine. All right. So, worst is. Yeah, and I don't have. Okay. So one of these we already showed. Number one is Apex Predators. So that is my number one worst. The other ones, they're just random. They could be anywhere. Would be 90210 Shark Attack, which I hated beyond belief. I did read.
You reviewed that. I wanted to.
It's
or
so.
No, I didn't pick it. Jonathan Moody asked me if I'd come on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this movie good enough." It's terrible, but
it's David Dakota, who I generally like, but it's of course, and it has Donna Wilkes from Jaws 2, who I had a massive crush on when I was a kid. And it's basically, a lot of dudes running around with their shirts off in the same mansion that he shoots everything at. And it's the same shark effect of one of the girls' head becoming a shark. And then it kind of comes out and attacks people. And it doesn't matter what position she's in, it's the same effect.
Yeah.
And it's so boring. And it feels really long. It is awful. Yeah. If Apex Predators did not exist, this would have been number one. So, and then Psycho Shark, which is that Asian movie where the shark which I have here, right there. The shark is only in the last 5 seconds of the movie, and I'm not joking about that. It's an entire film, and then the girl's on the dock, and the shark comes up and gets her. That's it. It's like 3 seconds, 5 seconds. It's horrible. It's so boring. Blood Bite, which is
another John.
What's that?
Another Japanese or Chinese movie, Blood Bite.
Yeah, and it's got a great cover. Yeah. And I was really, of course, we got to have like the one American blonde girl in there. It is so boring. It is so not bloody. I mean, I don't understand.
False advertisement.
Yeah, I thought it was awful. It's just like, what the hell? Which is why I was a little iffy on Land Shark. So I'm like, oh no, not another one. Yeah. And then for my fifth one, this is the movie that made me stop watching Asylum films. and collecting them. Recently, I've been recollecting some of them. Mega Shark versus Colossus. I thought it was so boring. Like nothing happens, and it's almost like they just knew, oh, anybody who likes the Mega Shark movies will watch this. And it was, and the one that was right before it, which was Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark, I loved. So I was really looking forward to this. And it was like, oh my God, just Colossus, just, it's so boring. I said, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do this. I think I'm done with Asylum for a while. But now I want to watch that 2025 Armageddon, which is directed by Michael Sue, who I know, he lives out here in Vegas. I've worked with him a few times. He directed that one. And that has all of the Asylum monsters in it. So it's like the whole Asylum universe is in one movie. And it's on I believe it's on Tubi. But I want a physical copy of it.
Oh, if I made it something like that.
Yeah. So that's my 5 worst. Donald.
I really don't have a list here, so I'm just going to
go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner.
Basically, I just agree with you on Apex Predators.
Okay, so Betty, your 5 worst.
Number 1 worst. Usually I would count down 5 to 1, but I'm just going to start at number 1 because I came up with all my things earlier and kind of forgot, but I remember at least 4 of them and can name another one. Number 1 worst to me, Psycho Shark. I fucking hated it.
Horrible.
More than Apex Predators. Awful.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like you see a shark for like 10 seconds at the end. It's like a whole weird found footage fetish movie trying to be like The Ring. I hated it. I hate it. And I don't hate that many movies that much, but I hated Psycho Shark. Yeah, that's the worst to me. Number 2 would be Bigfoot versus Megalodon, another movie we fucking hated that we watched on Tubi. It was like an animated movie. Same guy who did a bunch of like these shitty animated movies. I didn't see a lot of them. You know what I mean?
What was the title of it again?
Megalodon.
Is it done? Is it done by the same guy who does like Bigfoot versus Donald Trump?
All that shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen at least one of those. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Yeah, he made those during COVID, I believe.
Yeah. So I hated that, and Bigfoot and Megalodon didn't even fucking fight. So
yeah, it was definitely his. Yeah,
of course. Number 3 would be Apex Predators, which I do not. The ending was okay. I think that's pretty much the only positive thing I gave it when we reviewed on Shitty Shark Show. I was like, they could have went somewhere with this if they started it. Yeah, but it's just.
I thought the ending made no sense. It just didn't.
The ending made no sense, but I was like, oh, at least something happened. Another one would actually be, even though I enjoy 9021 Shark Attack, I'd put it on my worst list because it's abysmal. It's memorable because it's so terrible. And I oddly kind of enjoy it, but it's a terrible shark movie in every fucking way.
Yeah.
So, and God, I had another one, and I can't remember what it was. I've seen a lot of shit. Oh, Shark Huntress. You like Shark Huntress. I hated it.
And I hated it when I first saw it. And I've kind of come to like it because the movie just makes no sense. And the soundtrack was actually pretty good, and it's well shot. It's just.
Oh, you made me want to give it another chance, but when I watched it, I couldn't do it. I hated it.
Yeah, it's very environmental, and it's like the people. I think they keep calling them like the people, but they're supposed to be like the government. It's a very bizarre movie, but I've come to kind of like it.
Too much for me, but maybe watching it again with an open mind, I'll have a different opinion. But my 5th was Shark Huntress.
Yeah, and like the lead actress, you can't understand a word she's saying because she's got this really thick accent, and then you find out that she's married to like the director or the producer, and that's why she got the role. But I had to turn on subtitles, but I don't think there's subtitles. So you have no idea what she's talking about. She might as well just be talking into a pillow.
Or look familiar?
That's it. That's it. I need that. That's one I do need to buy. Yes. And I got to make sure that it has its slipcover.
Yeah, Green Apple Entertainment. It's actually the same company that put out Alien Shark, even though that was a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah. That's why I use this the same cover.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are my worst 5.
Okay. So now, okay, best. Jaws, of course, the original Jaws. Great White or The Last Shark would be my second. I freaking love that movie.
Yeah, I knew you liked that, and I was surprised we haven't talked about it more yet.
Yeah, I'm going to save it for my other. I mean, it's right over there. I'm just going to save it for next year. Jaws 2, because I know so many people who hate it, and Roy Scheider hates it, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great sequel.
Almost as much as I love Jaws.
It's a sequel that should have never happened, but it did.
And it's great.
Yeah, it would have been interesting if they did the book, but because the book is not the movie. It's a totally different. It's Amityville or Amity is completely deserted. It's all like nobody has money. The buildings are all boarded up. I mean, it's completely different movie. Open Water, I would say, is one of the best ones. That more for technical reasons of having the real sharks swimming around them while they're just in some sort of like basket that they're in. And then The Shallows, I would put that in there too, as probably one of the best. So that's my 5. Now, Donald, you got to have a 5. 5 is easy.
I do have 3.
Just come up with 2 more.
Yeah, you got to have 2.
Okay. All right. So starting from 5 to 1. Number 5, I'll have to probably pick Jurassic Shark because I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, okay. even if it was a little cheesy, it was still pretty good. Number 4, I guess I'm gonna have to put Sharknado, the very first one. I put.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, all 6 of them are good. First, after the third one, for me, it kind of went downhill a little bit, but not in the bad, but still not bad. Yeah. But the first 3 are probably the best.
3 is the greatest trilogy ever. 4 is 5 and 4 is the weakest, and 5 global swarming is great.
6 was my least favorite, but I still enjoyed it.
But I love 5. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Number 3 will. I mean, look at the pile here. See what I can put on here. The Shallows. Okay. I enjoyed The Shallows. And then 2 and 1, I'm just gonna cheat and say Jaws and Jaws 2.
Okay.
Well, which one's first? Jaws and Jaws 2.
Jaws 2 will be number 2. Jaws number 1.
Just checking.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Maddie, your turn.
Ooh, so yeah, I had a lot of, I guess, I had a harder time with this than my bad movies, just because I love so many shark movies. So I'm gonna try to go his route. I still kind of whatever about it, but yeah. So number 5, I'm gonna say, weirdly enough, Bait. And I think that's because it's 3D. And I really just enjoy the grocery store setting or whatever. Yes. Really, really underrated, fun shark movie.
I would agree.
4, I'm going to say bad CGI sharks, which again I recommend, or whatever, shark exclamation point, whatever they want to call it. Number 3, I'm gonna say The Shallows. I love The Shallows. I think The Shallows is one of the best. Even though it's not my number 2 or number 1, it's the best shark movie probably of the past couple of decades. I mean, as far as like scary and whatever intensity goes, great plot, great setting, and just great acting, everything about it, fucking amazing. Number 2 is obviously Sharknado because I fucking love Sharknado. And number 1 is going to be Jaws, but honestly, like Sharknado and Jaws, I love Sharknado. But that's love Sharknado. And I didn't want to put, if you really wanted me to say, I could have said Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3, but I wanted one movie. Yeah. That'd be my top 5.
Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. Now, I know it's late for you guys, so if you want to take off, we'll end it here. Otherwise, we can stay on for a little bit longer, and we'll look at the IMDb best and worst. So it's up to you.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. And I am keeping my eye on the time, so I don't want to keep you on here all day. So now, the top 20 shark movies on IMDb. I'll start that at the bottom with 20. Shark Zone. Does that sound about right? Should it be in the best? Shark Zone?
Oh, I've seen that. Remember it. Was that also called Shark Week?
No, that's the Asylum movie. That's like Saw, where they're trapped on the island.
I have seen Shark Zone.
Shark Zone is good. It's right up there with like Shark Attack 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
So that's number 20. So it's good, but I don't know if it would be considered best. Number 19 is Tintura the Tiger Shark. So probably can't say much about that if you guys haven't seen it. Here it is listed as 126 minutes. That is not the version I recommend. Go on.
I'd like to watch that version sometime.
I think it's expensive. I think I did. I don't know how it had to be on DVD because it's over 2 hours. So it is out there on DVD. Number 18, Sharktopus, Roger Corman.
Love Sharktopus.
I liked
it. It's a good film. It's fun. He did do a couple sequels to it. So,
he did some sequels to him.
Sharktopus versus Werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was any sequels to them. I just knew Sharktopus.
Then one is based off of Peter Benchley book called White Shark. This is Creature. It was a TV movie.
I love Creature. I actually watched that recently. Made for TV. Tim Bell, what's his face? Coach Craig T. Nelson.
Yes. Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's fun.
This is one of those ones where I believe the cliffhanger, because it was 2 parts. And I said, if that shark doesn't grow legs, I'm going to be so pissed off. And 2 seconds later, it grew legs. And I'm like, I am back for the second part on that one.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Number 16, Super Shark.
Super Shark?
Super Shark.
I am Shark, but I'm just surprised it's so high on the list. Even on the list.
Yeah, I'm surprised a lot of these are on the list for the best. After 15, Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea is fun. And kind of but I love Deep Blue Sea. Oh wait, we did mention
it should be higher.
It should be higher.
Yeah.
It should be at least a top 10.
Bait. Number 14 is Bait.
I can't believe Bait beat Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, it's good, but yeah. Number 13, Snow Shark, Ancient Snow Beast.
Okay, I don't know about your list, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay, number 12, Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus.
Oh, the one with Steve Urkel.
Oh God, that's right.
Yeah, it's fun.
I remember that. Number 11, Jaws the Revenge
Jaws the Revenge is 11.
is on the best.
I don't know about the best, but
we'll see. Because maybe it will end up on the worst too.
Probably.
Yeah, and then number 10 is one that Donald had: Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
How was
So really-
that a Brachiosaurus?
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy them both. Like, Brachiosaurus is better. That series went better as it went on, maybe except for Colossus.
Yeah, this is just going off of, I think, like star ratings or something. No, because the next one has a lower star rating. Number 9 is Swamp Shark.
Swamp Shark's fun. I had that one.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
It's not bad.
in that one.
Number 8 should be higher. Shark Attack 3 Megalodon.
Oh, I love it. I mean, that's
That
obviously
great ending of just the giant mouth eating the cruise liner. It was just so perfect. That got beat out number 7 by Raging Sharks.
that's the one with the aliens.
Yeah, that's what it says. I've never seen it. After debris from an alien spaceship lands in the waters, white sharks begin to terrorize marine researchers. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to watch that one. I didn't know that's what it was about. I like the alien
Never
part.
heard that one. What's it called again?
Raging Sharks.
Raging Sharks.
Yeah, I've
up.
seen it. I've seen the cover and all that, but yeah, I didn't know that's what it was about. Number 6 is Sand Sharks, not Sand Sharks.
Yeah, Sand Sharks is fun.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I try and run the music festival and the sharks are underneath. You know, it's just like Jaws.
Oh, that's right. I saw that one. Yeah.
It's fun.
Number 5, Red Water.
Red Water's actually pretty solid.
I think I've seen it. I'm not sure. Some of these I think I've seen, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They all kind of blend into one another after a while. Number 4 is Jaws 3D.
Number 4 is Jaws 3D.
Yep. We're still on the best.
Got there.
I'm starting to question this list, John. I'm starting to question it.
If you haven't started yet, you're really gonna question what number 1 is.
I would make.
Number 3, Jaws 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Number 2, Jaws.
Oh God, I want to hear what number 1 is.
I've seen it. Shark Night is number 1.
Shark Night isn't even that good. We're actually reviewing that on a shitty shark show next. And I remember not liking it.
I don't.
I've never seen Shark Nights.
It's 3D and it's in a lake, I believe, and it's all these different sharks, and it's basically Saw with sharks. It's these hillbillies are killing people with sharks, if I'm remembering it correctly. Man,
They need to switch that around.
I'm gonna like
Jaws should be number 1.
I'm gonna like his worst list better, guaranteed.
Yeah, because now it's the best shark movie I have seen. So this is from like a guy's list. What? All right, okay.
Talking about.
Okay, all right. So now worst, and we'll start from the bottom.
I can't wait for this.
Well, there's 50 of those. Should I start from 50 or start with 20? Or I could
20.
quickly go through the 50 and
Just
then end on
quick.
20.
50, but you know I'll have something to say about each one.
Okay, so quickly. 50, Jaws 2. 40.
Jaws 2 is 50?
Yeah.
It shouldn't
40
even be on a list.
Wait. Jaws 2 is number 50 on the worst list, but it was number 3 on the best list.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
49, The Meg.
What?
The Meg. That's 49. 48, Shark Zone. 47, Megalodon, the one with Michael Madsen.
Yeah, the Asylum one, not the other.
Yeah, not Rising. 46, Shark Swarm.
Done. Oh my god, I got it on VHS here. Very underrated and kind of fun.
Oh, is that it? It's got a different cover.
Yeah, no, this isn't the Michael Madsen one. I just wanted to give a shout out. This one was made in 2002.
Oh, wow. This is a TV movie, 2018. So maybe it's sci-fi?
Oh, it was the Sci-Fi Channel one.
Okay. 46, Shark Swarm.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Another TV movie. 45 is Mako, The Jaws of Death. That's 1976.
Shark Swarm is that Shark Swarm is one of those man-eater series, right?
Yep.
Oh my god, it's got has F. Murray Abraham in it. Oh my god, dude, you won an Academy Award. Shark Swarm.
Oh god, he won an
I guess he just needed to pay off a house or something. Mako, The Jaws of Death, which is 1976, is pretty awesome because that's a psychic shark movie. A Vietnam vet uses his psychic abilities to control sharks. Mako sharks.
I've seen it.
44 is Shark Attack in the Mediterranean. Never heard of that one. 43, Toxic Shark.
I like Toxic Shark.
That's a good one. Which is the one where it's got the nose and it blows? That's the one I like. Yeah, I like both of.
Doing some type of like whatever activity, bonding activity or something.
Yeah, I like both the saltwater one and this. 42 is Spring Break Shark,
which I talked about. I like that one.
Yep. 41, Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea 41?
Yeah. I'm not seeing the sequels. Come on. 40 is Sky Sharks.
I hated Sky Sharks.
I haven't seen it.
Me either.
To watch it again, but I didn't like it.
39, Raging Sharks.
Your alien one.
38 is Blue Demon. That's it. That's the one. Is it
Not
good?
Not very good.
Okay. 37, Shark in Venice.
I like Shark in Venice, but it's not good.
Number 36 is a film from 1969 called Shark. Oh, shit. It's directed by Samuel Fuller. Oh, it's the Burt Reynolds movie. Yeah, that's it. Different cover, but that's it. Yeah.
Someone died in this movie and they used the footage.
Nice. Wow. Yeah, Samuel Fuller is a great director. He did like the Big Red one and Shock Corridor and okay. Yeah. 35 is Shark Kill.
Shark Kill?
Yeah, Shark Kill. 1976 TV movie.
Haven't seen that one.
Yeah, don't know that one.
It.
It's got an okay cover. This one I want to see because they did a sequel to it too. The Blu-ray is a triple feature, so I want to get all three. 34 is Planet of the Sharks.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did Empire of the Sharks too. I believe that's the Asylum.
I've had a shark attacks on it too. That's how to get started the room where I show my DVD.
33 is Piranha Sharks.
I like piranha sharks. I was
That's
thinking about that, how I don't own it. It's pretty fun.
that's Lee Scott who did those or did that. Oh, 32 Mega Shark versus Colossus.
There you go.
I think that should have been further down the list. 31 Robo Shark.
Saw that on Sci-Fi Channel back in the day, but don't own it.
All of these have like known actors in them mostly. Oh, okay. And then here we got some good ones. 30 Shark Attack 2,
Good.
which I liked better than 29, which is Shark Attack.
You like Shark Attack 2 better than Shark Attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a mutant shark.
Yeah.
The other one is just a shark.
Casper Van Dien.
Okay, now these are interesting. 28 is two-headed Shark Attack. 27 is six-headed Shark Attack.
Oh, yeah.
26 is three-headed Shark Attack. All directed by Christopher Ray, but no, Mark Atkins does part 6. So then 25 is New Jersey Shark Attack.
You mean Jersey Shore Shark Attack?
New Jersey Shore Shark. Thank you. Yes.
That's a really fun one.
24 is Shark Man, or also known as Hammerhead.
Also a really good one. Yeah, guys, one I recommend it.
Oh,
Never seen it.
23 Snow Shark, Ancient Snow Beast.
That one is getting high on lists.
Yeah. 22 Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. And then, okay, so we just discussed this. 21 Sharktopus versus, how do you say it?
Barracuda?
Paracuda.
It's like a
yeah.
Barracuda.
And then number 20 is Sharktopus. 19 Avalanche Sharks. 18 Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus. Now we're getting into Asylum stuff. 17 Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark.
That's the best of the Mega Shark movies.
Yeah.
All right, we were just talking about this stuff. Number 15 Sharknado 4: The Fourth Awakens.
Great title, but weaknesses
Yes.
of this series.
Definitely not a ripoff of the Force Awakens.
No. Number 14 Sharknado. 13 Sharknado 2, the second one.
Oof.
Number 12 Super Shark.
Man, Super Sharks are high on all these lists.
Yeah. Number 11 Shark Attack 3 Megalodon.
Of the best. I love Shark Attack 3, but geez.
Yeah, number 11. Number 10 Dino Shark, which I also believe is Roger Corman.
Oh yeah, Dino Shark.
Number 9 Ghost Shark.
Nice.
Number 8 is Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf.
Oh.
So there's 3 of those.
3 of those.
Oh god, how this is not number 2 or even number 1? How is this better than anything after it or before it? I guess depending on how you're looking at it. Number 7 Psycho Shark.
Oh god, no. That's the worst shark movie ever made.
Yeah. It's better than number 6 Jaws 3D. It's better than number 5 Jaws the Revenge.
First off,
It's better than number 4 Santa Jaws.
I love Santa Jaws, but how?
We got one of Donald's ones on here. It's better than number 3 Jurassic Shark. It's better than number 2 Sand Sharks.
Sand Sharks is number 2?
And I'm sorry, I would watch number 1 5 times, then have to sit through Psycho Shark once. Number 1 is Shark Exorcist.
What the fuck list are you giving us, man?
Why isn't this on the list? This needs to be on the list, man. This isn't the...
Psycho Shark is the worst shark movie ever made, in my opinion.
It is.
Yep.
It is awful. Yeah. Oh my God.
You know what the sad thing is? You guys keep saying how bad it is. I kind of want to watch this to see how bad it is.
Oh, you haven't seen Apex Predator or Psycho Shark?
Psycho Shark, no. Psycho Shark, is that what it's called?
Yeah. My copy is, I found this with some other movies in a storage unit. It was an abandoned storage unit. And I'm like, oh, sweet, Psycho Shark. Never seen it. Great cover. But then I realized this is a photocopy. This is done off of somebody's printer.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh no, is this a bootleg? But it's not. It's got the movie inside, but it looks like it was a rental.
Yeah.
From Family Video.
Nice.
And
Jeez,
now
even Family Video didn't want it.
Yeah. And now it's
of course.
Yeah, it's underwater terror.
Yeah.
It's bad, man.
It's horrible.
Even here, it's almost porn on the back. My light keeps going on and off. Yeah, there's supposed to be Polaroids of the girls.
The shark expert tells you this is the worst shark movie they've ever seen. Yeah. You know it's bad.
Yeah, this is beautiful girls are in danger. At Sunny Beach, a huge shark is waiting for his prey. No, it's not. College, unless it's the last 3 seconds of the movie, college students Miki and Maya arrive at a private beach on a tropical island. They can't find the hotel where they booked their reservations. Oh, good, they're dumb. And have gotten hopelessly lost until a handsome young man shows up, offering to take them to his lodge. But something is not right about the place. The owner's fingernails are tainted with blood. And Mikey, whatever her name is, feels something sinister lurking nearby. Psycho Shark. It only sits in my collection because it's a shark movie. Only.
The back sounds so terrible. How, were they trying to sell this movie or no? Evidently not.
I mean, they got to add in the shark, I guess, in the description. But
I feel like they just added that in after trying to make a Ring type ripoff. They're like, oh, let's add a shark. People will watch it. Yep, true. Fortunately.
Yeah, and it's funny is that ending is like Shark Huntress, is that she's on the front of the pier, and the shark comes right over. So it's like they just stole the cover from Shark Huntress and made a movie out of it. So,
oh yeah.
All right. Okay, so that wraps everything up. That's everything. Unless you guys would have anything else to say, unless Brutus would like to say anything.
Look out for Bathtub Shark Attack coming soon.
There you go.
Looking forward to it.
Yep, me too. So gonna put that right next to your other film. Gotta put that right next to. Is there a shark in Spirit Animals?
Oh, is there a shark? I mean, there's me in a shark mask. In Spirit
That's
Animals.
right. That's right. Would that have counted in our films tonight?
No, but maybe. I mean, let's ask you.
Well, I guess if a guy could run around with a chainsaw in a shark outfit, why not?
I mean, Spirit Animals movie, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it could work.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, if a shark could only be in like the last 3 seconds of a movie, sure.
There you go, Spirit Animal. It's shark-esque.
Yes.
That should be Donald's review in quotes. Shark-esque.
Shark-esque.
So, all right, that's it. I'm going to let you guys go off, take off because I know it's late. And plus my light keeps turning on and off, and I don't know why. It's fully charged battery, but I guess it's good that it's at the end. So that's it. So thank you. Thank you very much, Maddie. Thank you very much, Donald. And appreciate both of you being here. Thank you for hanging out for so long. And yeah, thank you. That's all I can say is thank you. And then we'll, if we got more shark movies, we'll do it next year. So same
Always
shark
down.
time, same shark channel. So,
Awesome
all right,
stuff.
everybody, take it easy. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye.